Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Hey, good evening, Facebook family. Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose with me, your trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide and servant on the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Brian+Post. Good evening, everyone. We're going to call this a late edition of Post Daily Dose. As you can see, I am in the airport in LA. I've been flying all day, and my travels are still not done yet. So I think I get in at 10 o'clock tonight. But I want to go ahead and pop on here and continue our foster care awareness series. And this is number 5. Visitations are stressful. So every foster parent is pretty much going to have some level of visitation. And what you have to understand, this could be a visitation with a biological parent. This could be visitation from a social worker. It could be visitation from a CASA worker. It doesn't matter who the visitation is. What you have to understand is that adult authority figures of any nature, and this could even transfer all the way to friends and family, adult authority figures at any level coming to your home are going to trigger your child's fear of abandonment. It will immediately create anxiety. And even if, let's say they've got supervised visits and they really enjoy going to see their parents or going to see their other siblings, it's still going to cause anxiety. It's still going to cause stress. And not only that, but it's typically going to take 2 to 3 days for that stress to settle down after the fact, because it takes 36 hours for high levels of cortisol to actually clear the body. So that's why when your foster children go on visitations with their extended family members, they can be so disruptive for a few days following. It's because it takes 36 hours for that cortisol to actually clear through their body and them to be able to calm down again. So what I want you to understand is that visitations at any level can be stressful, and here's how you get around it. You say to the child, you give them some notice, obviously, and use these exact words. You've got visitation coming up, and I know it can be really exciting, or I know it can be really stressful, I know it can be really scary, just fill in the blank, whatever that may be. I want you to know you're going to be okay. You will be coming back here, or you aren't going to be taken away. The social worker's just coming over to visit. The CASA worker's just going to come and take you out for a little bit. They will be bringing you back home. And if you need to make a phone call to me at any point during that, you can call me and I'll let you know that I'm still here. Just making that unconscious fear and stress and anxiety more conscious helps that child's anxiety to reduce in a really significant way. And then here's something else I want you to consider, and I'm just going to throw this in here as an afterthought. Not every visitation is good for a kid. In fact, in my career, my early career as a social worker, when I had to spend a lot of time in courts and in front of judges and attorneys and stuff like that, there were many instances where I advocated against children having visitation with family members who were stressful. And so that is that's an adult thing, and a lot of times I feel like it can be really selfish. And when children have really strong reactions to visitations, it's not in their best interest. That can happen when they're older, and they can make a decision and they have more consciousness around the fear and the stress and the anxiety that gets created. So as a thought, there may be times when you can and you should and do not be afraid to limit the interactions and the involvements with your foster child or with your adopted child. And I don't care if it's the social worker or the court or whoever. You are the advocate for that child. And if you sense that something is not okay with these visitations, you have an obligation to speak up. And so don't be afraid to use your voice if that time comes. Hey, Bethany from Oregon. And Brenda, I look forward to talking to you about this subject when you visit us in Calgary. Fantastic. I look forward to be in Calgary in June, so looking forward to seeing you guys. So let's see, tomorrow, got a late day, so I will be doing the daily dose on my usual time. I've got a 6 o'clock meeting first thing in the morning, so I'll probably hit morning motivation as well. Then I've got consultations with families tomorrow evening, and then again Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and then Saturday I'm going to be doing an all-day lecture for Evolve Youth Services in Eureka, California, called From Surviving to Thriving. And you guys know I like to live stream that stuff, so Saturday be checking, and I'll probably live stream and let you guys be flies on the wall. All right, remember, in any given situation we always have two choices. We can continue to react from our same imprints of stress, fear, and overwhelm. We can stop, we can slow down, we can take 3 to 10 deep breaths, and we can choose love. God bless you. Big Papa loves you. Have a fantastic evening, and we will talk to you tomorrow.